Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. So, as the title of this video would suggest, I'm not being snarky here. I'm really asking the question. I feel like everybody, especially long-term viewers and things of this channel, it's really been a trip the last 2.5 years. I mean, I started doing videos for this channel back, I think, in 2016 or 17, somewhere around there. And when we first started doing it, it was a very different thing to what it has evolved into. And in many ways, I feel like we became almost kind of although this was not my intention and not particularly where I wanted this to go, but we almost became kind of an information or news source with respect to immigration, especially for folks who are outside of Thailand. I've had a number of people come and tell me, hey man, I was following you when I was in lockdown in Melbourne or wherever they were at, or back in the US, and just waiting to figure out what I needed to do and when it was going to be conducive for me to get on a plane and come to Thailand. And I think we had a lot of viewers that were looking at that, and it gave me some focus with respect to the channel at that time. But those issues have kind of fallen away now. And I'm definitely looking at reverting to some degree back to, talking about maybe some of the more drier aspects of, the interaction or comparative law between, for example, the US and the American legal system, or even the broader common law systems, or even, Western civil law systems to some extent, to the extent I can. I'm happy to do that, but, I was really thinking about it, in the lead up to making this video. I got a fair number of viewers on here. What do you guys want me to talk about? Now, understand, I'm not looking, in the comments, please tell me, but I'm not looking for specific questions about your specific case. If you want that kind of information, you're going to need to email us and deal with us sort of on a one-to-one basis with respect to the firm. But just sort of general topics. Is there anything out there that you feel like I don't cover enough, or you'd like some more insight in? I'm happy to, frankly, I feel like I was very concentrated. I shouldn't say I feel like, I think that I was very concentrated especially for kind of an intense 18 months on issues associated with immigration and things into Thailand. It even kind of spilled over into some opinion pieces, which I'll kind of continue to do, but not really what I want to be the focus of this channel. What I'm really curious about out there amongst the audience, especially the subscribers, what do you want me to talk about? Is there any topic out there that you're curious about? Thai criminal law, to provide just some, again, not in an expertise capacity, just kind of a waterfront, basic sort of informational talk about how these things work. Let me know. Again, let us know in the comments. I'm really curious to see what people have to say, what they kind of are curious about, and hopefully I can make some videos that are a little bit more tailored to what people are interested in the moment, because thankfully it looks like we're at least basking in the light at the end of the tunnel, if we're not out of the tunnel just yet. I think probably you could argue we already are, but I think we've put past us sort of the more intense immigration issues Thai immigration especially, issues that we've dealt with the last 2 years. Are there topics out there people are curious about, just want some further insight into? And I'll try to go ahead and accommodate accordingly.